Welcome back, guys. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. Baz is back with another one. Like I say, another beer review for you now, and we're heading off to North Wales again. And we're off to Wild Horse Brewing Co, but it's actually a collab beer. So what we've got is Wild Horse Brewing Co doing a collab with Rivington Brewing Co, which I think are out of Bolton. This is a can of their Peddling Squares Baltic Porter, 440ml can, 6.5%. I think it was £4 if I remember rightly. Now, I was doing a little bit of nosing online about Baltic porters, and just looking at bits. Somebody said it's like a porter version of an imperial stout, but the Baltic porter style is actually a lager. So for me, I'm guessing a Baltic porter is basically a dark lager. It uses lager yeast, and it's cold brewed like a lager. I think it is top fermented. I think it said. Anyway, I can't remember exactly what it said, but it's basically done like a lager. So I'm guessing it's like a dark lager. Let's have a quick look on the back. Baltic Porter, brewed with our mates at Rivington Brewing Co. Brewed with a blend of roasted and crystal malts, fermented with lager yeast, and held at low temperatures for extended conditioning. So there we go. Looks good. Well, the can looks good. Anyway, can't say about the beer yet, can I? Wild Horse Brewing Co. glass at the ready. So let's get this open. Now, I've been thinking porter. I've had this out the fridge, so it's not particularly cold. So I could have. It's been out the fridge all day, really. So it's probably going to be a little bit warm. But hey ho, we're going to have to roll with it. So let's get it open, get it into a glass, see what we get. Yeah, quite surprised at that. It's. I think what they call it is they basically tinker with the ingredients. It's from the Baltic regions, obviously, and end up just like doing an English style porter, but making it stronger and stronger. So should be quite interesting. There you go. You learn something new every day. Beer in a glass. Now let's have a look. Hold it up to the light. Yeah, it's sort of like a reddish hue going through it up against the light, but it does look very dark. It's very, very dark. It looks black in the camera. We've got a finger of compact tan head. Looks all right. So let's try and give it a swirl without actually spilling any for a change, and see what we get on the nose. Malty, obviously, a little bit roasty, a little bit of milky chocolate in there, and that's about it really. There's certainly nothing on the nose that sort of really resembles a lager. So let's dive in, give it a go. Cheers. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different to your English sort of porter for me. Very light in body. Sort of, I suppose you'd expect that. I mean, porters are anyway, but again, like I say, this is more classed as a lager really when you look at the sort of technical terms. It's very light, but you do feel a bit of weight in there when you're drinking it. Carbonation, very gentle, very, very gentle. Certainly not like a typical sort of lager carbonation. Very soft in the mouth. You know, it's a nice mouthfeel considering the body on it. Taste wise, roasted malt, coffee, a little bit of chocolate in there. There's maybe a kind of lager feel in there, but it wouldn't be something I would necessarily just point out and say, oh, this feels like a lager. 6.5%. I tell you what, for a 6.5% beer, there's no inkling of that. No inkling of that. There's a little bit of a coffee taste in this beer. A little bit of a coffee sort of bitterness as well. It's just like a very light sort of, you know, it's, you know, I don't know how to explain it really. You know, it's a porter, but I suppose it's got elements that make it drink like a lager. Rich roasty coffee, a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of a chocolate feel in there. Nothing really resembles anything to do with a lager. You're not getting the alcohol. It's a nice enough drop. It really is. It's a nice enough drop. What was the porter I had the other day? Yeah, I mean, it's a Baltic porter, so it's slightly different. But it certainly doesn't hold up to Snowden's porter, their porter that they done. But it's a very decent beer. So yeah, I mean, it's well worth giving it a try. Wild Horse Brewing Co. and Rivington Brewing Co.'s Pedlin Squares Baltic Porter coming at 6.5%. Decent drop. You know, you certainly don't get that 6.5%. Is it worth picking up? Yes, give it a go. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe. That's it for this beer review, and I will see you again on another one. Cheers.